Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wemby at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here he goes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Reeves against Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Over Ayton. Wembanyama, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. LeBron up top. Doncic outside. James finds Reeves. Out to Doncic. The 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
Nice find by Ayton out on the perimeter. Always great when your big man can move the ball back out.
Wembanyama outside. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Wembanyama has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The shot's good from LeBron.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Wembanyama has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's James. And Barnes sends it back. Pass to Harper. Vassell outside. Harper sets a pick for Vassell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's LeBron following the bucket by the Spurs. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now, here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Pass to James. Out to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Hachimura. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations. by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And both free throws good for Wembenyama. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Pass to Wembenyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Phoenix.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Barnes finds Wembenyama. Over Ayton. Castle against Reeves. Barnes. And it's Barnes on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's LeBron. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And here we can check out the story for LeBron James. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. Los Angeles on D. Wembenyama passes to Fox. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. At 3 off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. LeBron kicks to Ayton. And here is LeBron. Ayton a screen on Barnes. James finds Ayton. They now take the lead.
See, a guy like Ayton can power through a foul. And now he's got himself a chance at another bucket.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Well, those were some weight room points from Vassell, flexing his muscles.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Both free throws good from Doncic. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Nails the baby hook. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Fox looking it over. Here's Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
Wembenyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Lakers leading by 3. Doncic outside. Puts up a deep 3. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
James finds Doncic. LeBron trying to free himself up. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 5. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes comes in for James. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Wembenyama down low. Covered by Hayes. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Vanderbilt. Right there. Here's Smart. Vassell grabs the board.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Drives to the hoop. The Lakers with the rebound. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Now, here's Doncic. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Fox gets it to go.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, and he is practically at the rim.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Just 5 on the clock. He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Spurs trail by 5. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. The 3 from Barnes. Offensive rebound. Wembenyama on the follow.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Bounce pass from Smart. The 3 for Doncic. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Fox passes to Vassell.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Victor Wembanyama. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 24 points a game last year, almost 4 blocks and 11 rebounds. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, and a lot of that isn't coachable. He just has those defensive instincts that help him get ahead of shooters.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harrison Barnes. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin?
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Fox against Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Doncic has got 14.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Cornett kicks to Johnson. Here's Castle. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smart dishes to Doncic. Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And Johnson is fearless, which is why his coaches encourage him to be aggressive and seek out contact.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
And both free throws good for Johnson. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Doncic kicks to Hayes. With 1 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for San Antonio, Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Sohan is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Fox in at the 1. So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Reeves against Castle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
Here's Fox. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Smart against Fox. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Fox. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Laravia passes to Smart, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Well, Smart is a relentless competitor whose impact always goes beyond the box score. The league could always use more players like him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against Chicago, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Now, here's Harper. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Cornett kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 10. Reeves outside. Inside, here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And for Reeves in that set, he can really pick his poison there and go for his shot or create for a teammate.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Fox. Good. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Cornett. Johnson outside. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Here's Cornett. No good from outside. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Smart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. The Lakers with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And they double up Doncic. Clock is at 3. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. That shot no good. Nice defense by Vassell. Here's Johnson. Outside Harper. Back to Johnson. Knocked away. They set the screen. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Vanderbilt. Johnson with the block.
Strong defense from Johnson. Love seeing him use that athleticism to come up with blocks.
Vanderbilt with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
James checked in for Los Angeles. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembenyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Vassell. Just 2 to shoot.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
Lakers leading by 12. Doncic looking it over. Laravia finds James. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And some changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Jake Laravia. And Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Marcus Smart. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 13. Wembenyama left side. Vassell outside. Right at the free throw line. Another shot. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Castle. Wembenyama high post. Over Ayton. Goes up again. Oh, flat Flexing Wembenyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Vanderbilt. It's good. Vanderbilt's got 9.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now Harper hasn't made one yet. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smart's checked in for Vanderbilt. And San Antonio with the change here too. Fox is checked in. Vassell outside. The kick out to Harper. Shot clock at 3. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
A moment now to see the numbers for Smart. Last season's performance for him averaged about 9 points per game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Now here is Hachimura. 11-point game his last outing. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is what Fox loves to do. Terrorize you in the open floor.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembenyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs trail by 11. Tries from 16. The shot is good off the backboard.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Pass to Hachimura. Smart kicks to LeBron. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wembenyama outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over James. Wembenyama, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Ayton, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Tough make by Doncic. His unique mix of muscle and touch makes him hard to guard.
One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Wembenyama high post. Working on James. And the rejection by James.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Wembenyama for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. James looking around. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Harper with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. The kick out to Fox. A three from Wembenyama. That doesn't go either for Wembenyama.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
That doesn't go either for Wembenyama. LeBron James on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. LeBron's got 12.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Timeout.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you, Kevin.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Fox. .131 left to play here in the half. To the wing right side. To end the cold streak. The shot by Wembenyama, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Reeves can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Here's Reeves following the bucket by the Spurs. The Lakers working the ball around now. Barnes against LeBron. They get the rebound. Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 19 points.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wembenyama finds Castle. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. On the wing, James. Doncic outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Outside Harper. Fires from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. The Western Conference winner, Anthony Edwards.
How about the Ant-Man's tenacity of late? One of the most consistently productive guys in the league. No surprise he comes out with this award.
And incredibly talented, the former #1 overall pick. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Lakers.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Now, here's Harper. Still without a basket. Wembenyama passes to Barnes, and that one drops.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Lakers leading by 20. Doncic with it. Just 5 to shoot. Harper with the steal. Vassell against James. Vassell kicks to Harper. Wide open. And it's San Antonio with another. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. James up top, covered by Barnes. And they double up LeBron. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 18. And And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, James. And again, the Lakers no good.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Tries again. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Doncic dishes to LeBron.
Who's watching it? I got ball.
Takes the 3. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
Castle a screen on Hachimura. Vassell against Hachimura. Clock at 6. Pass to Castle. Over Reeves. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
From 12 feet out, and it's Ayton missing. Spurs trail by 16. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 21.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles leading by 18. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And that one misses. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And the Lakers have possession after the basket by San Antonio. Out to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Wembanyama. 19 points in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For three, Vassell drills it from outside. Vassell's got 7 points.
What a response from Vassell, coming right back with the 3 of his own.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Reeves with the screen on Barnes. James, no good.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Barnes finds Vassell. Here's Wembenyama for 3. The rebound by James. Lakers leading by 18. Pass to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Reeves can't hit. Spurs trail by 18. Wembenyama passes to Barnes. Outside Harper. Now Castle. Wembenyama down low. Guarded by Doncic.
And this is what you want to see. Wembenyama attacking with authority inside.
On the wing, Reeves. Castle covering. And it's Ayton missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Lakers leading by 14. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. The Spurs also with the sub. Fox is checked in. And stolen by Barnes. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Wembenyama using those long strides in transition.
He runs so well for his size. Wembenyama knows how to finish on the break.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. It's good from long range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Outside, Fox. Here's Barnes. Doesn't go that time. LeBron with some nice D. Doncic against Fox. And here is Doncic. 24 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by LeBron, no good. Spurs trail by 15. Vassell outside. Here's Wembenyama.
Yeah, with the incredible reach of Wembenyama, how do you keep him off the glass?
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Smart kicks to Doncic. Good D by Barnes. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And it's Doncic missing, and it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Out to the right wing, to the middle. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the basket by Vassell.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Los Angeles leading by 11. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell. On defense, the Spurs, they trail by 11. Here's LaRavia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
That free throw, no good.
We got this. Oh, I got to shoot it. Rebound. Got to get it. Big rebound. Let's get it.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Fox. 8 points for him. Floats it up for Wembenyama. Vanderbilt with the steal. LaRavia with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. LaRavia passes to Vanderbilt. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Great showing for him last season. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. Wembenyama passes to Cornett. Spurs working the ball around now. Smart against Fox. Shot clock at 6. Castle, no one around him. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Smart goes in. Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Vanderbilt's got 11 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Fox following the bucket by the Lakers. 1:21 left to play in the third. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Back to Sohan. The tray. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. .104 left in the third quarter.
Well, an excellent contest by Marcus Smart. A Defensive Player of the Year award winner.
Pass to Vanderbilt. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Cornette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Fox. To the inside, to end the drought. Cornette can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 14. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul. .16 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Laravia passes to Reeves. And the 3 off target. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got Fox. Luke Cornette is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Lakers leading by 12. On the wing, Reeves. Inside, here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Keeping the eyes up. Smart play.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. For the 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Reeves with it. He's guarded by Harper. In transition, here come the Spurs. Vassell wide open. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Vassell's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Laravia finds Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
pass to Cornette. Now here's Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Laravia. Vassell, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Reeves with it. He's picked up by Harper. Lakers working the ball around now. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Smart dishes to Hayes. Launches it from deep. And again, the Lakers no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That free throw good from Hayes. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Fox. Steps back and fires. Rebound the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. Vanderbilt kicks to Smart. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Smart. 5 on the clock. And here is Harper. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart.
This is how menacing Harper can be on the attack. Sometimes he gives the D no choice but to foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Harper. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Lays it up off the glass.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Lakers leading by 7. Now Laravia. Laravia with the screen to the paint. And Laravia slams it in.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Vassell, Hayes with the steal. Laravia passes to Hayes. He gets it in there. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Barnes. Vanderbilt with the steal. Now Doncic, guarded by Fox. A rebound by the Spurs. Cornette's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Barnes. Vanderbilt defending. LaRavia with it. Doncic outside. Back to LaRavia. 6 to shoot. Vanderbilt, a screen on Fox. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Fox. Pass to Cornette. Down low.
Well, that's a high IQ play by Vassell. Fouled in the act and got to the stripe.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vassell.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. LeBron, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. The Spurs also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornette. And Castle is subbed in for Harper.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Fires the 3, and it's LaRavia missing. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Wembanyama, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Vanderbilt. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Jake LaRavia. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Reeves outside. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 9-point game. And the basket by Castle.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
LA's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Doncic finds Reeves. This one for 3. James, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Reeves. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Pass to LeBron. Again, James missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now Castle, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Wembenyama, what a high release on the three.
And when Wembenyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Doncic, no good. San Antonio's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. A pass to Fox. Here's Wembenyama. Over Ayton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Spurs. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Castle. Wembenyama high post. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron kicks to Doncic. From the arc. Wembenyama with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Barnes dishes to Harper. Shoots it. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Here's Vassell. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Now, here's Doncic. James outside. Now, Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Castle pulls it down. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why. Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Match up. I got it.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Wembenyama. Doncic for the rebound. Lakers leading by 4. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Wembenyama down low. Ayton's there, and it's off. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. Now Reed. Now Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron crushing off the contact.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Free throw, no good for James.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
San Antonio calls timeout. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hachimura against Vassell. Wembenyama, a screen on Hachimura. Doncic for the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.